Hi, it's Cody here from Try Performance, and today in your gym machine tutorial we're going to be looking at the pectoral fly and rear delt machine. In this video we're going to show you how to use it for your pectoral fly action, and in another one we will show you how to use it for the rear delt. So with pectoral fly, we want to first see what are the things that we can adjust on this machine. One being the handle. This is the main one that differentiates this machine of being the pectoral fly and the rear delt. For the fly, we want the handles to be out. Now, up here you can see, if we take the camera in, there's a couple of different, there's a little pin that we pull and a bunch of numbers, okay? So we want to have it out. Now, about a 3, 4, or 5 towards the end is about where we want it for the pectoral fly. On both sides. These are both independently swinging arms. So, set them both on 3 and I'm set to do my pec fly. Next thing we want to adjust is our seat, and that is with our little pin action handle underneath here. We lift the lever and we can adjust the height we want. Now, to do the pec fly, we want to make sure that I'm lined up for my seat height, that as I come together, my hands are going to be in front of my chest. If I'm seated very low and my hands are up here in front of my face, I'm using a lot of my front delt and not all the chest muscles that I want to use. So we want to be seated a tad higher, so that once I've grabbed the handles and pull around, like I'll show you in a demonstration very shortly, that my hands finish underneath my collarbone height there, because that allows me to squeeze my chest muscles together. All right. Now, before I can demonstrate that to you, the last thing I've got to check is obviously the weight that I have situated on here. So let's have a look at that. So this is our standard pin-loaded machine weight system. So as you can see, in our big blocks, we've got our 10 kilo jumps. So 15, 25, 35, etc. And on our dial, we have our 2.5 kilo increments. So 0, 2.5, 5, 7.5. Once we plus the two numbers together, that gives us the total weight that we're lifting. So what have I got this set on here now? 25, set it to 30, so 25 plus 5. All right, once I'm set and I'm happy and I know my sets and reps that I'm going to complete, I'm going to sit here, grabbing my handle, and as I said before, nice and tall, squeeze, come together. You can see that my hands are below my chest. I'm probably actually maybe one notch too high. Squeeze, come, that's probably a little bit better. Squeeze, come. It is better to be a little bit too high than too low in this one, because then you're going to get more chest activation. But yes, you can be seated too high and the hands are way down here. We want to have them, as I said, finishing around our chest height so that we can get that good squeeze through our pec muscles. Okay, so this is again our pectoral fly and rear delt machine, and this is how we use it to complete pectoral fly action.